Hi everyone, Aiden here. Trying for about the ninth time to do this first episode. Um, this is the first episode of the big questions, and this is a not so easy question to answer. Seems pretty straightforward, but try getting into your shoes and doing a video reply. Now before I go into the discussion, I want to put straightforward that everything that I put in this series is based off of how I view things and my beliefs. I'm not going to say, my way is completely right and you're all completely wrong, you're all following the wrong path. No, that's not my style. I'm not a god. I do not know everyone's purpose or where they're going, so I have no right to tell you that you're right or wrong. But if you disagree, or even if you agree and you just thought I was missing something, I encourage you to comment, send video replies, message me. I want you to challenge my views, and as well as when you're not watching these, challenge your own beliefs. Challenge everything you hear, everything you read about, everything you watch, and really nitpick at it. Make sure it makes sense, and wonder, does this make sense or does it not? Do I believe in this or do I not? And then answer why you don't or why you do. And what you're going to find is that you're not really losing faith, if you will. I mean, just because you doubt certain parts of your religious beliefs doesn't mean you're slamming the door, like, oh, I can't be a Wiccan, or oh, I can't be a Christian anymore because I doubt these. That's not the case at all. In fact, when you question and you challenge your own ideas and your own beliefs, you become stronger. You realize how much you believe or you don't believe, and you develop a clearer sense of knowing who you really are. So, I encourage people to think. I do not like people who, well, it's not that I do not like the people. I just don't like it when people will watch a video, watch a documentary, read anything, and say, oh, this must be true because it was written or it was filmed. It's not the case. Know what you believe, what you understand, and what you don't, and realize why you don't or why you do. And I just don't follow blindly. Really make sure you do believe in what you're following. Because if you're like me and you're trying to figure out, what am I here for? What can I do to better my life? Trying to connect with the divine. You need to be honest with yourself, and you really need to understand yourself. And especially if you're just becoming Wiccan and you're planning on coming out of the broom closet, you need to really understand what you believe in because you will be challenged. And it's not an easy run at all. In fact, I'm just getting started coming out of the broom closet to my parents, and it's already been a trip. Okay. Anyways, on to the discussion. This episode is going to be based off of religion versus spirituality and my views on the two subjects. Now, I believe that there is a difference between the two. First off, with the religion, I believe it is man-made. It is a belief system that was formulated based off of for a few different purposes. One, it comforts people on death with the fact, when you die, something better is going to happen. You're going to be in a better place. You're going to see your loved ones, and all that, and that's a very good thing in my opinion, because death is a very scary, it's something very scary. Nobody wants to die. Nobody doesn't have some kind of concern about death. Whether it's our own death or the death of others, it's very comforting having a belief system that, we're going to be in a better place, we're either going to come back in a different form or we're going to be somewhere where we're going to meet our loved ones eventually, and death is not the end. It is very comforting. Religion also provided us basic basic set of morality that society could build on. You know, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery. You know, the long list of the 10 Commandments. Now, this is just one example. I'm not saying, that, the 10 Commandments are how we should build society at all. I'm just giving an example. Remember, people, I am awake and I am a pagan. I obviously do not believe that Christianity is the only way. So, moving on. It is made up of rituals, and that is rituals and stories that are designed to get you into the threshold of having a relationship with the divine, with whether you call it God, the Great Spirit, Goddess, Buddha, whatever you call it, it is meant to get you to that higher step. Now, do I believe you have to be religious to be spiritual? No. I mean, technically, Buddhism is viewed as both a religion and philosophy, and Zen Buddhists do not believe in God, yet they are considered spiritual. I believe that, people who are atheists and believe in science can still have spiritual moments where, they're just awed at nature's beauty. Or, the awed at this thing that had the smallest microscopic chance of happened. I view that as being spiritual, listening to a great piece and just being awestruck, or reading the most perfect poem and having that moment of great admiration is spiritual. In a sense, I mean, I view that the arts is a way of connecting with the divine as well as your higher self and your soul. But for me, the definition of being spiritual is being in tune with your your soul, your higher self, and deity, having a connection with all three of those. I believe that deity is both external and internal, and your soul is connected. So you need to be spiritual, you need to be aware of you, what you believe, what you hold dear in your heart. You have to come to realize that you are important and you are unique, and through your beliefs you connect with deity or divine, or like I said, whatever you want to connect it. I'm hoping I'm making some sense here. This is a really, really tough video to make, and a really tough to answer, as straightforward as it seems. I've been redoing this video for quite a while now. But like I said, I'm going to give a metaphor here. I view religion and all the rituals associated with it, whether it's taking communion, practice sabbats, spell work, prayer, as kind of being the envelope of a letter. It is very important in the sense that without that envelope, that letter is not going to get to the person you want to connect with. You need the address, you need the stamps, you need to have it sealed up, and to kind of protect the letter from being torn up through the packaging. And what the envelope does is it allows the letter to be transported to the destination you want to get. But the spiritual sense is the letter inside of it, the words on it. And I view that while the religion is important, having the spiritual connection with yourself and the divine is more important. But you need to have steps, and it doesn't have to be religion. Like I said, it could be any ideology, any philosophy. Being connected with that is a way to the divine. Being truly connected in a sense, and knowing how you feel and how what you believe will guide you to the divine, in my opinion. Now, I'm very open up to questions with this. I'm up to debates, opinions. Trust me, this is a very vague topic. It's a very hard line to define. This is one of those examples in life that, there is no black and white. It's a very gray area. So, I hope you found this interesting, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. And say, like I said, challenge, question. Don't take anything straightforward. Think about it. And, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and blessed be.